Session 5. Transfer of CGC roundabouts to local contexts. Hey, nice to see you again. Welcome to Session 5. Session 4 focused on the exemplary application of the 6 phases of the CGC roundabouts for digital transformation methodology. Based on 3 case examples, you differentiated the phases and identified crucial success factors for each phase. Since we made ourselves familiar with the concept of the CGC roundabouts for digital transformation, we now want to invite you to reflect about how the CGC roundabouts for digital transformation can be transferred to your specific local context. Many career guidance counselors are used to work in a one-to-one counseling setting with individual clients that are either employed or unemployed. In CGC-DigiTrans, we want to introduce a new perspective on guidance in the view of digital competences. The CGC roundabouts for digital transformation build on the principle of multi-actor career guidance, which introduces the idea of involving other actors in the guidance processes, above all, employers and training providers. The goal is to improve the outcome of guidance processes in terms of a good match between competence needs and corresponding training offers. The CGC roundabouts for digital transformation also introduce the idea that other actors can start the guidance process and be clients of a career guidance service. For instance, small or medium-sized employers with limited resource and personnel development that plan or start digital transformation processes within their organization could benefit from the competences of career guidance counselors in identifying new digital competence needs of their employees and planning corresponding training activities for their employees. Hello, I'm back again. Now we invite you to think about what a transfer of the CGC roundabouts methodology and the idea of multi-actor guidance into your context would mean for your professional practice. Therefore, we have prepared a task for you. The task is based on 2 case examples. The first case example is Julia. Julia is 51 years old. She worked in a public library for over 10 years before giving up her job to concentrate on bringing up her children for a few years. When she wanted to return to work after a few years, she realized that her competences had become outdated over time. Julia has a lot of catching up to do, especially when it comes to digital competences. A friend suggested her to try out a local CGC service to help with the identification of potential job and training opportunities. During one counseling session, when it was time to take a closer look at Julia's digital competences, the counselor proposes to involve other actors in the guidance process, especially employers and training providers. The second case example is Mr. E. Mr. E is the owner of a medium-sized production company. So far the production is almost entirely mechanical. Mr. E is thinking about purchasing new digital production machines. However, he is not sure what new digital competences his employees need for the new machines. One day in his office, while checking his messages on LinkedIn, he came across a post that spoke to him and his situation. The article also refers to a new advisory service for companies offered by a career counseling center. Mr. E is intrigued and decides to get in contact and arrange a first meeting with a CGC. Now, back to your task. Read one of the case examples and use it as a basis for your reflection. After reading the case examples, reflect about the types of services you could offer as part of multi-actor career guidance, potential benefits and challenges of involving other actors in guidance processes, needed adjustments in your practice and/or your organization to implement multi-actor career guidance. You can download the detailed cases and the worksheets with the tasks in this course session. For more interested participants, thank you for your attention.